It's a beautiful day to be alive. Hello, CEO teachers. Welcome back to the show. I am so excited to talk about what we're going to talk about today. I mean, how many podcast people say that? Like they start their podcast that way. I'm so excited. But this is my specialty. This is my secret sauce. This is exactly our game plan for the next year. It's probably one of our most chatted about things in the DMs. I'm not going to say that people ask questions about it specifically. However, people do chat with me about this area of our business. Today, we're going to be talking about the number one marketing secret for teachers. Now, again, this is my opinion. Opinions are like elbows. Everybody has them. And so you can take what I say and say it's great and that will work for you, or you can say it's not, and that's fine. I do believe it might scare you a little bit. You may not love it, but the truth of the matter is it's exactly what we're doing. And it's exactly why we believe our calls per leads are going down, our interactions are going up, and we are living our best life every single day. So stick around. You don't want to miss it. Teachers, can we all agree on something? You're absolutely awesome at what you do. You know it. Your students know it. Your colleagues know it. From the outside, you're doing all the things right. But what happens when you need a little pick-me-up, a pep talk, a support system to keep all those parts moving flawlessly? And the people that you hang around every day, they're just not it. You need something more. What happens when your ideas, they feel stagnant and you just can't think of one more thing to put out into the world because you are just overworked and you're so tired? What happens when you, as the teacher, need inspiration and some advice? Well, I have all the answers that you need. You find the only online teachers lounge that'll guide you and allow you to show up for yourself, for your students, and your family in a more abundant way. Friends, Teacher TV, it's back and better than ever because we don't just believe in surface level support. We did Teacher TV back in 2020, and it was amazing to see all of your faces. We are coming at you every Thursday on Facebook for nothing else other than to serve teachers. We're going to share some tough love concepts, super tricky tips, and some secret sauce that no one else is sharing in the world of online teaching or in creating a teacher business, just to show you the love that you deserve. We're not just teachers. We are the cheerleaders that you didn't even know that you needed in your life. So make sure you come check us out. It's an extra credit bonus exclusively for you, even more than this podcast. It's way better than a Jeans Day Pass. You're going to peel back the layers, and we're going to give you the 1, 2, 3 on all things teacher life, from education to marketing to fun and everything in between. Just show up in your comfies, come chat with us, network, share your ideas, and get inspired alongside a community of educators who get you and the important work that you do each and every day. Join us every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Teacher TV. Stop what you're doing right now, unless you're driving, and head on over to caseymorris.com/teacher TV to RSVP for this week's live stream straight from the CEO Teachers Lounge. 2024 is going to be our year, teachers. Let's do this. Go to caseymorris.com/teacher TV to RSVP, and I'll see you there. So Chris Sandoval said, the beauty of developing a video marketing plan is that you are making it easier for the viewer to be exposed to the information you are trying to communicate. And as teachers, we get it, right? We understand all the different types of learning that you can do, from visual to auditory to kinesthetic. And so sometimes the more you give, the more you get. I'm just kidding, all the time. Don't forget that. That's like life's secret right there. The more you give, the more you get. James Wedmore said, stop thinking of video marketing as this separate entity that is optional for your business. Video is an effective form of communication that needs to be integrated into each and every aspect of your existing marketing efforts. And so while I'm chatting with you, it's reminding me that video marketing is so important. So I'm setting up my phone right here if you're watching on YouTube, and I am going to just do, we call this B-roll. Okay, I'm fixing my hair. So what B-roll is it is like these outtakes of things that you're going to do on a daily basis anyway. So I'm going to be talking to you guys. I'm going to be chatting with you about the podcast. I'm going to be on Instagram stories. I'm going to be working out. I'm going to be cooking dinner. I'm going to be mom. And B-roll is a type of video that is kind of like the background of what you're already doing. It's already who you are. But adding that to some of your marketing plans, it gives your business a real life human connection, which we do human to human business over here. And I want to encourage you to do that too. So I'm recording a video of me chatting with you guys from my cell phone that I will post on Instagram right after this. So be sure to think about every single moment of your life and how you can start incorporating human characteristics into your video marketing plan. In case you didn't know, that is what our number one marketing secret for teachers is. It is video, not just any video, and particularly video that makes you authentically you. And the best way that you can do that is actually through live video, which we're going to talk about today. Did you know that live streaming tends to capture and hold viewers' attention longer than just pre-recorded videos? So this is technically a pre-recorded video, but live video with interactions and things, it really gets people's interest piqued. They get to figure out exactly who you are as a person because you can't always be perfect. It's not always going to be great. Viewers engage and interact more with live videos than pre-recorded videos. 91.8% of internet users worldwide watch, on average, 19 hours a week in digital videos. We chatted about that statistic a few weeks ago on here, and that blew my mind. It doesn't, because I'm that obsessed with TikTok and everything else. And I don't love TV. So, it blows my mind that it's that many hours, but it is what it is. Okay, in 2022, 59% of Gen Zs on YouTube said live video was their highest preferred learning tool, and that number just continues to grow. Users are 3 times more likely to want to learn how to use a product from an online video tutorial than from written product instructions. And short form video has the highest ROI, or return on investment, and accounts for 80% of mobile data traffic, which means you can repurpose your live streams to create short video clips that engage a user. If you check out our Instagram at Casey Morris, you can see that we do this with our Facebook Lives, with our podcast. We try to repurpose those videos to engage more users. Social media marketing videos generate about 1,200% more shares than anything photo or text related. So think about the effect of being shared more often and how that could have a great impact on your business. So I'm going to share with you today about live video specifically, because that is our secret sauce. Not just this video. We talk about video a lot, but live video, and in particularly live video on Facebook. So you can go live wherever your people are hanging out, like YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. But what I know is this: we have seen Facebook Lives back in 2000, whenever everything shut down for COVID, and it instantly gained a lot of traffic. Now, we were bringing teachers in from all over the world to share their experience with what was going on in the classroom and how they could teach remotely. And so teachers needed it. It was this thing. And we kind of fell off because once everybody went back to school, we were like, how can we still help teachers? So this year we decided that every Thursday, that's what we're going to do. We're going to show up, and I'm going to continue to help teachers in a marketing way. So we have done this pre-recorded before. Facebook used to have this thing where it was called a premiere video, where it looked live. It doesn't work. It does work. It just doesn't work as well as live video. Be sure to take time during your live to engage. So I want to just say thank you. If you have messaged me or bragged about how well I am on camera and how great I do with live video, that means the world to me. It's taken 10 years of practice to get here. I was horrible when I started. Actually, the team was making fun of me last week on a call because even my pre-recorded videos were just so bad. You just get better. The more you practice, the better you get. So when you're talking to people on live videos, some of the most important things you can remember are that human connection aspect. Talk to your people directly. Ask them questions. Come check out some of our old Facebook Lives. If you go to caseymorris.com/teachertv, you can see the last 4 or 5 weeks or so of how we do that. We're going to ask you to answer questions in the comments. I'm going to call you by name. I'm going to ask you about the weather. We're going to talk about whatever's going on in the world at that moment. I'm going to ask you to vote for things 1 through 5. Because the more engagement that your videos get, the more Facebook or whatever search engine you're using will show them to more people. And if you don't have any commenters yet, it's fine. You can repurpose your content for short clips. No one has anyone watching at the beginning. 5 people used to watch my Instagram stories. Here are my top 5 marketing strategies and tips to get you started going live right now, this week. First is a launch plan. So you could start here without any plan in your business, without even knowing where you're going. Let's say that you're going to launch something in your teacher business and you want to make sure that people understand a little bit about it. You could go live for a week. How often would you go live? When are you going to show up? What could you talk about? Who could you share this with? This really is the only thing that you need to get started. It's just an idea of like, I want to help people. I want to serve people. I want to teach them about XYZ. That's it. That's all you need, because serving is selling eventually. I want you to be strategic though. We're not playing checkers. We're playing chess over here. So I want you to think about, maybe this is an idea for something you want to launch later if you don't have anything to sell right now, or maybe this is just a way to help people. Helping and serving people first, the rest will always follow. So first, on top 5 marketing strategies that you could use as a teacher is use it for a launch plan, even though you don't know maybe what you're going to launch just yet. The next thing you could do is help your Facebook business page increase. Now, this one might seem like a no-brainer, but I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally gone live on my personal Facebook page. Happens all the time, actually. I haven't done it in 2024. That's not saying much. We're only a couple weeks in. So go ahead and start a Facebook business page and then create an event and go live from that event. Now, we invite so many people to our event every single week so that hopefully people will actually show up. But having followers on your business page will allow you to invite more people. Yeah, more people than just your mom and people you went to high school with. Although I invite them too, because make no mistake, word of mouth marketing is real. So if I invite you from high school and you're married to a teacher or you're hanging out with your teacher friends, you might be in conversation and say, oh, have you seen Casey's Teacher TV? Did you know that she helps teachers? And that is more important than a Facebook ad that I'm going to pay for. That person that says, I went to school with her. She's a good person. I like following her on Facebook. That conversation has no amount of monetary value to it because it is invaluable. So invite the people you went to high school with. Who cares if they make fun of you? Not me anymore. I used to, I guess. But to broadcast live audio on Facebook from your business profile, I want you to remember that you have to kind of set up some behind the scenes. And that leads us to our next thing. This is, without a doubt, our most asked question when it comes to live video. So what do we use to stream on Facebook? Now, you do not need all of these things. This is just something that you could use once your business gets more successful, or I don't even know how you want to think about it. But I also have streamed from my phone many times. But I do currently have like a little studio set up, and we use OBS. It's a software system that we add, but we also use StreamYard, which is from the internet that you can get. I don't know exactly their pricing, but you don't need this software again to get started, but it is kind of important. Now, OBS is what we currently use. I use this to record all of my content for our membership. I use it to go live on Facebook every single week. I don't use it for podcast recording, but it is super, super easy to use, very user-friendly. You can download the program and start streaming quickly and easily on Windows or a Mac. It allows you to add text, create backgrounds, and share your screen with your audience. And if you're looking to add some sort of layer of human connection while you present, you also could use StreamYard. We love StreamYard because it's a very professional live streaming service. And it has like this studio effect straight out the gate where you can bring on guests and it'll have their name underneath them. It looks really, really professional. It's easy for guests to join using their browsers, using a phone in just a few clicks. And there is no software you have to download and set up. It's just online and really easy if your internet connection is strong enough. Okay, just a quick recap. You know, I like to do that. Number 1 on marketing secrets for teachers and strategies is use live video in your launch plan. Make sure that you set up live video for your Facebook business page to help it grow, especially as you want to share ads and things like that in the future. Utilize a platform such as OBS or StreamYard to get your live videos in the hands of people that you love. Number 4 is Canva, probably our easiest thing that we have ever used. We use Canva every single week, not for our membership per se, but for our slide decks. And when I show up every Thursday at 7 p.m. on Facebook, the slide deck you see was completely created in Canva. Our graphic designers use Canva to help us and so much more. Now, you don't need this to get started either, but I would add this as an additional value stack. So you're a teacher. You know that students learn in a multitude of ways. Make sure that you remember that offering a visual component to your event on Facebook or going live is going to help you reach more people. Plus, the most important part about using Canva and a slide deck is that it's going to help you stay on track. It's going to help you organize your thoughts ahead of time versus just winging it. Always, always, always be prepared. And finally, the last thing that you need in order to have a successful marketing plan, it's an email list. Of course it is. I saved this one for last because you might not have a list yet, but Facebook Lives are going to help you grow it. I'm going to get you on my email list, or I'm going to try to during every Facebook Live at the very end. I'm going to say, if you love what you heard, you can download our 10 steps to get started. Go to caseymorris.com/10steps. You're going to hear me say that this year, every single week, because sometimes people are just getting to know you and we want you to get on our email list. If you don't have a list already, Facebook Lives are probably one of the easiest ways to get it, and it's free. I said it twice just then because it's the truth. If you're just starting your list, you can use Lives as a way to send people to your opt-in, as we chatted about just then, and get them on your email list. Then you can communicate with them when you go live or when you launch a product or have something to sell. And if you have a list already and you're looking to grow it, going live on Facebook is the best organic way, or going live anywhere, to reach your people. Remember to mention a way to get them on your list every single time you go live. Thanks so much for listening. I hope that you and yours are having a beautiful week. As always, remember, your best is yet to come, and I'll see you soon.